Thanks for staying with TVC News. Governor of Enugu State, Mbah, has announced the 2024 Miss Universe Nigeria winner, Chidimma Adetshina, as a new brand ambassador for the state. Governor Mbah salutes her doggedness, resolute and courage for winning the pageant. Senior reporter Bamdele Ajayi has more.
Chidimma Adetshina is the 2024 Miss Universe Nigeria beauty pageant winner. She was earlier forced to withdraw from Miss South Africa beauty pageant due to her nationality. However, Miss Adetshina contested this year's Miss South Africa tournament, but pulled out after she found herself as a target of xenophobic backlash. Despite being a South African citizen, people question her eligibility because her father is a Nigerian. Without being broken down with disappointment, Chidimma dropped the Miss South Africa beauty pageant to contest Miss Universe Nigeria and won. Her doggedness was tested, but she gave gratitude to Nigerians for their support and for setting her to become the 2024 Miss Universe Nigeria.
They said I'm not South African enough because my name is Chidimma. And every single week that I would progress in the competition, it became a very big news in South Africa, until I made it through to the top 9. And in the final week of the competition, I had to withdraw for my safety and my family as well.
Narrating how she felt before, during, and after the beauty pageant, she expresses her gratitude to the government and people of Enugu State.
It was an honor to be in the presence of our governor and also to be given that opportunity to be an ambassador for Enugu State. I'm really looking forward to that opportunity and seeing what more I can also bring onto the table as well.
So my advice to the young Enugu girls is to emulate her.
Governor Mbah felicitates with her and promises to engage her as one of the Enugu State brand ambassadors.
We're going to be looking at how we can have you go engage some of our young people. I mean, share your experience and share what you've been through and how you got to where you are today.
The Miss Universe Nigeria will square up with other contestants in 2024 Miss Universe contest as she plans to win the ultimate Miss Universe in Mexico. Bamdele Ajayi, TVC News Enugu.
The Akwa State government says it is ready to partner relevant federal agencies for the establishment of petroleum depot in the state. Governor stated this during the inauguration of the State Petroleum Monitoring Committee and the Security Trust Fund Board. Miriam Daniels has the details.
Governor Eno says the Petroleum Monitoring Committee is saddled with the responsibility of working with the petroleum marketers to ensure smooth landing, distribution of petroleum products, align the pump prices with national figures, and eliminate sharp practices that may sabotage the economy of the state or undermine the well-being of the people. He highlights the huge contributions of Akwa Ibom State to the production capacity of Nigeria's petroleum and gas industry and the necessity of locating a depot in the state to avail the people the privilege of commensurate access to the products.
You have to work with the petroleum marketers to ensure that the loading and distribution of petroleum products in our state are done without causing pain and discomfort to our people. To ensure that the pump price of fuel is in line with what obtains elsewhere. And to ensure that petroleum products are not ordered for price gouging purposes. You must ensure that any gas or petroleum station that engages in such acts is penalized to the fullest extent of the law.
On security, the governor reaffirms his administration's consciousness of its primary responsibility of securing the life and property of the citizenry as reflected in the Arise agenda. He outlines his administration's strides in the security sector.
Security is not cheap. It is a capital-intensive project, and I have no doubt in my mind that given the quality and the caliber and pedigree of the members of this board, that you will step up and deliver.
In their responses, the appointees promised to work assiduously to make the government and people of the state proud.
And we'll make Your Excellency proud, not only for Your Excellency's sake, but because we need that peace and security in the state. It is only when we have that peace and security that we are going to be able to have investments.
Your Excellency, we are going to do our work, and I can tell you, you'll be proud of us.
The partnership is expected to moderate landing costs and ensure easy supply of petroleum products for the people. Miriam Daniels, TVC News, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State.
The chairman of the third phase of the presidential amnesty program, Elias Labon, has called for increased teamwork to improve the Niger Delta area. He pointed out that certain negative stories on social media are meant to distract the efforts of the agency. Joseph Kunde has the details.
14 years ago, the Niger Delta region witnessed unrest where several oil pipelines were destroyed. Then the government arrested some of those responsible. Recently, reactions to those bombings have stirred controversy, particularly linking Dennis Otuaro, the current administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program. But these accusations has not gone down well with some key players in the Niger Delta. I met with the chairman of the third phase of the amnesty program at his office in Yenagoa, where he shared his thoughts on disregarding false information.
This thing happened 14 years back. He has no idea of this whole thing. You people did what he did 14 years back. Now you are blaming somebody that somebody leaked your document. How did he leak your document? Because you saw his picture in the cover page. He now attributed that it is Dennis Otuaro that is doing this. The man has not done anything wrong. Don't come and tell the NSA, don't come and tell the security agents that they should come and investigate him. Investigating for nothing.
While calling on the amnesty administrator to continue skills development in the region, the chairman also called for more support from key players instead of the pulling down syndrome being portrayed.
This Chief Dennis Otuaro, he has been a man of the struggle. He has been on the creek. He's a very learned man too. So he knows what and what that is very good for this program. If the governors and the well-meaning job people comes to his aid, follow him, assist him, all hands on deck, help him to see how this program can achieve peace and development, also empowerment to our people. They should come and do that.
Under Dennis Otuaro's leadership, the Presidential Amnesty Program has actively involved women, youths, ex-agitators and traditional leaders in the area. This effort is crucial for the future of the region. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.
Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawalle said the federal government has finalized arrangement to establish 3 additional military formations in the eastern zone of Sokoto to tackle the security challenges. The minister stated this during a tour of communities where military operations against banditry are ongoing in the Eastern Senatorial District of Sokoto State.
The President has graciously approved the procurement of CNG vehicles to the Northwest. The CNG vehicle will immediately be deployed to Sokoto for onward transmissions to other states in the Northwest. And a refueling center of the CNG will be established here in Sokoto.
To hand over additional 10 vehicles, 8 buffaloes and 2 healers for this special operation. Distinguished audience, I want to use this opportunity to inform Mr. President and my brother, the Honorable Minister, and the good people of Sokoto State on my administration determination to work with security operators in the state to flush out terrorists, bandits, and other criminal gangs